Kazuichi and Fuyiko discuss if that big stone is a boulder or a rock. That's a that's a Kuzu Soda moment. Good day, good people. It's another fine day in the year of the resolve. Tooling Dave, Bravo Dave, Anomaly, then Omakar. You know what? We're back with more Danganronpa Hunger Games, but I did say we're gonna do things how we did it the last time, so let's start off with a little fracture news. Well, Wednesday is apparently retiring. I'm not sure who's gonna take over the AWE in that regard, but you know what? He got through a year of Inferno, he got through a whole year of Fracture, good for him. What a lad. You know what? I think he deserves it. I think he's earned it. That being said, Fracture is not only the 1 year anniversary, but it also is the Wednesday retirement party, and he is having 2 big matches to celebrate. 2 8-person Gauntlet Eliminator matches. Think about the Royal Rumble, but instead pinfall or submission. 1 for the ladies, 1 for the gents, and we'll see just who is able to come out on top. What did the winners get? I have no idea. I haven't the slightest idea. No shot I would ever know. I wish I did. But I guess whatever they get, it might not even be Wednesday's decision, because I guess he's retiring. I don't know who's gonna take over. That's crazy. Those 2 big matches will be showcasing some fantastic things. Ooh, pardon me, some fantastic things at this coming Fracture 1 year anniversary. Good for y'all. I'm here for it. That's all I had. That being said, 2 weeks from yesterday, OC action returns in the Danganronpa Hunger Games, so get excited for that. It'll be on Thursdays. That being said, what's starting right now is the normal Danganronpa Hunger Games, and if you've seen the title, we're brawling too. So today, I sat down and I said to myself, wonder what people in the Danganronpas I could beat in a fist fight. And so here we are. I went through every single cast and I took out everybody who would absolutely destroy me in a fist fight. But anyone who I thought I could get hands on, throw hands, and defeat them in a fist fight, I got them right here. So starting off at the top, Makoto. I think that admittedly his luck is not going to carry him to a victory, but I think something after the match will be unlucky for me, but very fortunate for him. Chihiro. I could beat that man's up. Fumi, Taka, Leon, Mondo. I actually wavered back and forth. Mondo was off this list, then back on this list, then back off this list. And then I sat down and I thought to myself and I was like, I think it would be a tough fight. But I think 55% of the time I would beat Mondo, and the other half, basically Mondo would be me. But I was like, you know what, I'll take that 55%, and I'm gonna take that as a W. Toko and Hiro are here as well as we scroll down to Danganronpa 2. To which I quickly realized, they are the class, oops, there we go. They're the class that is the most beatable. Without a doubt. Hajime, I could clap that man. Chiaki, clap her. Fuyiko, clap him. Gundam, clap him. Crazy Yoko, clap her. Ibuki, clap. Kazuichi, clapped. Mahiru, clapped. Mikon, clapped. Teru, clapped. Crazy Ultra Large, probably still clapped, but you know, I'd be a little bit more terrified. That's the 55% of this cast. Danganronpa Ultra Spare Girls. I'm clapping a lot of them too. Komaru, clap. Jotaro, all the kids. Look, I wouldn't want to fight them, but if I had to, in a strict fisticuffs match, I'm going for it. He got 1 arm, clap that man's. Taichi, clap that man's. Yuta, clap that man's. I think he would be the wild card. I think he would be our 55%. If we go on to District 4, Kaede, clap her. Angie, clap her. Gonta would immediately surrender because gentlemen do not fight. We take those. Himiko, clapped. Kibo, he got the strength of like an elderly woman. Kaito, clapped. Kokichi, clapped. Miu, clapped. Ryoma, absolutely probably would lose. However, in his current state, I think he'd be like, that's fine. I'm a convict. I still got a ways to go. If you want to fight, take it out on me. And Shuichi's definitely getting clapped. We move on, and this is where I kind of was surprised because I went through Danganronpa 3 and I realized I don't know if I can beat most of them. So most of them are gone today. We still have Ruruka, we still have Mitsurai, we got Seiko and Maya, but that's it. That is it. And honestly, Seiko had me questioning because I was like, I don't know, Seiko knows these body parts real well. If I like throw a punch and miss, she might be able to like hit me somewhere and my whole arm would just be ceasing to function. And then I was like, realistically, I don't think I can beat any of the bears, but like if they weren't like using any sort of powers, I could probably beat these ones. Usami, she wouldn't want to fight back. The Monokubs, I could yeet them, and yeah, I could yeet them. I could just lift them up and yeet them. And Shirakuma's pretty much already just ahead anyway. That is our game. But that being said, we'll get to your comments in a moment, because last time I only asked you a simple question about numbers, and I think I already know who won, but I'm going to run through and double check. However, no. Yes. Gonta might be in trouble. As we said last time, this thing is, it's getting big. I was surprised last time when it didn't hit. This time, I'd be even more surprised if it doesn't hit. Both Agents of Chaos are here. Let's start off with Ryoma. Will chaos reign? This is just a formality, man. Yeah, it's just a formality. Hit the go and hit the, hold on, let the guy go, woo, yeah! Woo, yeah!
Alright, let's start with me, the leader.
Well, there you have it.
They appreciate me because I'm their hero. If I hunt down every single demon, then nobody has to be afraid anymore.
It might have been a long time coming, but I'm going to at least say it properly. You've still got a ways to go.
Well, luckily I don't have to anybody. I mean, this one was pretty obvious. It was gonna happen. That's all I can now say. Without further ado, Gonta, yeah, good luck to you. There's a bunch of people I can beat in the fight, so you can probably beat everybody here too. But more importantly, the following matchup is now for the Danganronpa Hunger Games Champion of Champions title, and it begins right now. So, first, second, third, give me your choices. I'll go over your comments from last time, and I will reveal the number, which should be written on the, I think it's on the page underneath this one. It is, yeah, I'll show it off to the camera. Here, although I wrote in red pen on this pink paper, so hopefully it'll show up. Let's go and go to last time and talk about the numbers that you guys picked. I asked you to pick a number between 1 and 100. We would pin the top comment. So, from the get-go, we have number 68, not even 69 from Anthony, sub Side Killer. You weren't so close actually, but you know, it is what it is. And then right afterwards, Sonic said 69, so you know what? Nice. Dragon Force Czar says, give me some Rantaro, but also got pretty much no luck. Katoko guessed 53, or 43, or 53.43, maybe? Very close actually. 53.43. Very close. Hold on, we got to play around a little bit. Matthew Glover said 39. Also pretty close. AV's magic number from Dragon Force Czar said 24. Funny that you picked 24, but you know what? We'll get to that in a second. Opening said 64. Okay. Let me see. Also 69 from Jack Spencer. You know, you love to see it. Yeetball, I guess you could say it's the Jey Uso episode. I love that. Kuzu picked number 7. Lucky number 7. Cherry picked number 45. Cat Bubbles 23. Sonic said 16 because season 16. Not Sonic, I'm sorry. Thunder said season 16 for season 6. I'm sorry, number 16 for season 6. Sweet 16, there we go. And the double lucky 77 for Lady Psychic. We have our correct answer. Well, not correct answer. Nobody got it spot on. But one person was 3 away. One person got exactly half. So I'll go ahead and pin this comment first. And reveal to you guys that the correct number was. I also have to make sure not to show off this page because it is the secret achievement page. It is number 48. Cherry, congratulations, you were 3 off. 48. Very good, very good. When I saw 24, I was like, dang, that's half. I do have a question though. I guess I have a couple questions, but I guess I can save one for next week. What was your favorite snack? Or give me one of your favorite, or if you remember your favorite snack from your childhood, let me know that. But also give me one of your favorites. I'll answer that too. One that you haven't had since you were a kid. I think I want that one. Or just haven't had, like, until, like, we'll see. If I had to pick, what would I pick? What did I say on Monday? I said a couple of things. I would probably hate them today, but I know I loved them as a kid. There's these things called gushers, and I'm sure like that probably made some of the synapses in some people's brains go like gushers. Today I think they would be absolutely gross, admittedly. But I used to like gushers a lot back in the day. Have not had them since I was a kid though, and I don't think I would want to. Admittedly, don't think I would want to. So let me know. It could either be like a little snack, a little treat. I don't care. It's something from your childhood that you enjoyed very much. It could be like a fair food. Like, I used to always go to the fair with my grandmama, and she would always buy me the fried Oreo. Or something like that. Go ahead and tell me. I'm gonna make my picks first, second, third. I think Gonta's gonna retain, surprisingly enough. That's my pick for first. And I'm not changing it. I think he's gonna be undisputed today. For second, I'm gonna take Taka. Because Taka just needs this title to become a Grand Slam champion. In fact, I'm gonna peek around and see. Because I think Chihiro, is here. But Shiro's already won this title, let's be honest. Kaede is here. Kokichi's definitely had this title. I'm trying to look at people who haven't had the singles title, who have potentially had the pancake title, who could become... but like, not many people have held the pancake championship, which is why it's so elusive to become a triple crown champion. But it's really Kaede and Mitsurai, and funnily enough, they've been on a team. Let me see. I'd like for Mahiru to get it. I think that'd be neat. I would, you know what? In that case, I'll pick Mahiru for third. I'm gonna take Gonta, Taka, Mahiru. Those are my picks, and well, without further ado. Well, Asnir, where are you? Alright. Asnir, where... Oh, you're Pablo. I can tell by you. The audience can tell, rather, by this little thing. I can tell for other reasons. Oh, some nice glasses. When did you get glasses? Did you go and see an optometrist? Hey, you got glasses. Oh, my boy. He got glasses just like me. Oh, what a lad. Hey, Pablo, I don't want to break your glasses, but I think it would be funny to throw you around with these glasses on, so let's see, hopefully they don't fly off, alright? Oh, they didn't fly off that time, a little more toss. And it landed on 2. You can sit up here with your cool glasses. My guy, he's a looker, I tell you what, you guys. That being said, for Gonta's championship, we simulate not just once, but an astounding 2 times. I do need to get the secret achievements back, but also the Rumble list, and they're both here. And do I have a pin? Story of my life. You know what? If we need one, then we'll see if it happens. Gonta, good luck to you because the championship is on the line and it begins right now. The horn, oh my gosh. Well, I'll tell you what. Of the first 3 events, a lot of people die. Horn bearers, please, y'all just wanna, thank you. I will need a pin because somebody placed last, so you know. I got it. Pin, where are you? A pin? Penny pin? A pin! That's some lotion. That's not a pin. Horn bears, keep distracting them while I look for a pin. I'm gonna find one eventually. Some sunglasses. Alright, that's fantastic. I'll save those for later. Yo, where's all my pins? Where's the box? Yo, I don't think pins exist anymore. Is this a pin? No, that's a pair of chopsticks. Let me see. That's a remote. That's a fan. Alright, it is warm. I still don't see no pin. A pin? Then maybe I'm losing my mind. Am I losing my mind all of the time? Is that a pin? No, that's a sonic screwdriver. Pin? Pins, where are you? Okay, there's a pick. There's a glove. That's a very United States glove. That's more lotion. There's a bunch of Pokemon cards. That's food coloring. Here's a marker. That's close. That's close. Maybe I'll find a pin eventually. Maya and Kotoko fight Kazuichi and Kibo. Kazuichi and Kibo survive. Maya, that means you're last place. Get into the rumble. My gosh. Miss Maya, quiet Maya, as they have called you in the past, but today, you've made your presence known loud and clear. Maya or Miaya. Miaya. Get in there. Welcome to the Retribution Rumble. Okay, now we can actually continue with the episode because a lot of other people also perish, so let's see what happened. As Shirokuma severely injures Monica, leaves her there to die. Monokid and Hifumi invite Gundam, Mikan, Chiaki, Totaro, Haiji, Ruka, and Shuichi, and Hiro to a party, a super kick party. Monokid and Hifumi hit everyone with some sweet chin music one after another, kicking all of their heads clean off, which means they all do indeed perish. Himiko approaches Leon, Masaru, and Teru, telling them that she'll be killing them all this game. Yu clutches first aid kit and runs away. Yuta runs away from the cornucopia. Ryoma has already killed Kaede at the start, but gets penalized because the horns hadn't sounded when he killed Kaede. As punishment, Ryoma is automatically eliminated for violating the arena rules. You fiend! Monotaro and Monodam argue over supplies. Monosuke takes advantage of this and kills them both. Crazy Hulk Ultra Large approaches Fuyiko, Nagisa, and Kaito, tells them rather that she'll be killing them all this game. Mahiru and Mitarai run away from the cornucopia. Seiko, Kokichi, and Taichi assist each other in getting the best of weapons. Komaru gets carried away and challenges Monokuma. In response, Monokuma rips her in half. That's what you get. Ibuki finds an ocarina in the cornucopia. She wanted to play it. Well, rather, Rantaro wanted to kill her for it, but the warm sound warms his heart, and he spares Ibuki. Crazy Yoko convinces Angie not to kill her, only to kill her instead. Usami plays all of the horn-bearer instruments at once. It's so beautiful the horn-bearers are subdued. Usami keeps playing for the rest of the game. Gonta and Mondo compare the knives they found in the supplies rather. Makoto comes with a spoon and gets laughed at. Don't judge his spoon. Monofini runs away from the cornucopia. Chiro's possessed by Asnir of the 39th dimension. Watch out, where is he? Who'd have thunk? Chiro's possessed, yes, exactly. Toko runs away from the cornucopia, and Hajime finds the Komodo dragon talking to inside the cornucopia. It says, oh, I'm Taka. Asnir has placed a curse on me, and the only way for this to be broken is for you to kiss me. Hajime reluctantly obliges, kissing Taka, turning him back. You can never catch me kissing a Komodo dragon. We'll go to day 1 and we will see. Kokichi signs a petition to change American Yeet Ball to soccer. You fiend. Ibuki grabs the table. The audience cheers! Ibuki! Rigo takes a sip of tea, but the scalding hot liquid proves too much for him. He spits it out into Kaito's face. Monofumi plants flowers around her campsite. Taka and Kazuichi enter a rebuttal showdown. Makoto and me, we go way back. Probably all the way back to, him tossing out the repairman. That's crazy. Nagisa advertises Vongon to Mondo. Mondo was impressed and checks it out. Shirokuma drinks cactus juice and starts to hallucinate. Mahiro wants to be a stepping stone for everyone. Mitsuru receives pancakes from Avi. Monica rumors about season 4. Himiko catches the despair disease and starts posing dramatically. Kibo rather hates how he acted in the past and discusses why he did in the past. Wants to move past that phase of his life and become a better person. Actively. Crazy Up Extra Large and Gonta enter a rebuttal showdown. Yuta performs a fatal ultra combo on Teru. That man's cooked. Masaru joins the Balloon Protection Squad. Chiro uses a spell to protect the intelligence out of Usami, which shockingly works, meaning she had some intelligence, leaving Usami literally dumbfounded. Monosuke makes a life-size cardboard cutout of freaking Sayaka to spite me. Well, you know, I've never wanted to hit somebody in the face more than... No, that's not true. But that's why in this game, because I can beat you in a fight. Taichi beats Mew with a ladder. Hajime decides to lend Avi a hand and kills a Komodo dragon that's loose in the arena. Hajime had to kiss a Komodo dragon at the start of this game and then immediately said, you know what? I'm about sick and tired of these Komodos. I'll never get that taste out of my mouth. He was like, that was my first kiss. Murders every Komodo in his sight. Seiko, Hifumi, and Crazy Oko discuss the killing life so far. Leon gets a hold of my soundboard, plays the Ben 10 theme song. So you know what? I'll allow it. Toko receives Malcolm Splash from a mysterious man dressed as a wizard, and I think that's gonna be it. I hate to be he's got superpowers, he's no ordinary kid, he's Ben 10. Alright, that's enough. We will proceed after this saddest of all moments for Maya, Kotoko, Monica, Gundam, Mikon, Chiaki, Jotaro, Haiji, Ruka, Shuichi, Hiro, Ryoma, Kaede, Monodam, Monotaro, Komaru, Angie, Teru. Tragedy. But as we see everybody's statuses, we have still plenty of people left. I don't know how many plenty is though, so let's find out. Alive sees 31 people remaining. We have Makoto, Chihiro, everyone except for Hiro from Danganronpa 1, who I could beat in a fight. Danganronpa 2 actually still holding out pretty strong too. They had the most competitors. They've only lost 4 of them though. I think that puts them at the same as Danganronpa 1 though, so you know, joke's on them. Danganronpa Ultra Spare Girls is just down to 4. V3 is also looking a little rough for wear. They're down to just 6. Just 2 for Danganronpa 3, but we expected that. They only had 4 to start. And the Bears are doing okay. Well, the Bears and the Bunny are doing okay. They also have 5 remaining. Shall we go on to see how this all plays out? Shall we go on to see who walks out with the championship? Shall we go on to see if I have to sound that new champ alert? Let's play on. Let's proceed and see that Kokichi fiercely shakes up a can of soda, pops his tab, blasting Ibuki in the face with a stream of soda. Avi, the ultimate jinx, that's me, comments on how well Taka's doing. Nagisa walks up to Taka and stabs him. No triple crown for him today. Whoops-a-daisy. Hifumi, Usami, and Kazuichi have a battle on the edge of a cliff. Suddenly the ground gives way and Hifumi and Usami fall over the edge. Taichi acts cute. Yuta breaks Minecraft rule number 1 and digs straight down. Shockingly, he finds diamonds. Seiko helps Avi out and opens a rival establishment to the Waffle House called the Pancake House. That's why we love Seiko. Hall of Famer right there. Monosuke is bitten by a black mamba Monofumi, and he has some anti-venom rather and is able to save Monosuke's life. Himiko respects Mondo. She doesn't love him, but she does respect him. Mew misses their playing meeting with Monica, now has a sad feeling in her chest. Going to use all of the Monocoins about Avi's wares and despairs for the day, and that's why he's a great champion. He's giving me money. Fuyuko tries to enter the secret underground casino located in the arena, but gets turned away by the bouncer. In a team-building exercise, Monokid is up there, but Masaru and Kibo tell each other what they hate about one another. Kaito severely slices Crazy Yoko with a chainsaw. Hajime stood in the ashes of a trillion dead souls. Asked the ghost if honor matters. The silence was their answer. Don't tell Zuko. Shirakuma sneaks into the back rooms of Yoko's out of his misfortunes, unknowingly gets seen by Toko, an employee of the store, and locks the door behind him. Shiro challenges AV in Battleship? Of course I synced Chihiro's Battleship. I cheated! Crazy Yoko extra large gets hold of my soundboard and said it's time to get dire. Dire at the docks. Mitarai has no weaknesses. No, being weak is his weakness. Makoto turned out to be a clone and Mahiru was the original Makoto all along. Does that mean she's about to luck out today and Leon dyes her hair green? That sounds disgusting. We proceed and it is day 2 as Toko was exposed to Kaito's sensitivity aura, causing her to become more emotional. Monosuke chews too much gum and dies of horrible stomach pains. Monofune was crushed by a falling anvil. Nagisa doesn't believe in palindromes, Taichi doesn't believe either, and I don't believe either. Monokid steals a tray of freshly baked cookies baked by Leon. Shirakuma receives a medical splash and secret admirer. Kokichi takes a sip of tea, but the scalding hot liquid proves too much for him and he spits it into Seiko's face. Mondo has balloons. Yuta comes along and pops them. Mondo proceeds to kill Yuta for destroying those balloons. Ibuki hands Chihiro and Miu an invitation to her birthday party. They both tear the invitation up before her very eyes. Hajime asks for my soundboard. I say sure. Hajime, you're pretty goated, you're pretty cool. He throws an epic dance party with the champion. Crazy Yoko extra large, Masaru, and Mahiru. For a moment, Fuyiko thought that he saw Jonko and Omama. Obviously, he was just seeing things, correct? Kazuichi shows Mitarai his murder list. At the top of that list is Mitarai's name, and it's in bold, too. Himiko receives a gift from a secret admirer. It's, oh god, that's repulsive. Kibo bleeds out due to untreated injuries, and Makoto draws Among Us? That is the end of this round. Another 8 gone. That brings us within Saving Grace pick range. That's all she wrote for now, but it is a Saddest of All Moments 4. Taka, Hifumi, Usami, Crazy Yoko, Monosuke, Monofune, Yuta, Kibo. And I know I just said it brings us within Saving Grace picks range. I didn't mean that. I meant it brings us within normal, standard-sized game range, is what I meant. We'll see everybody's statuses. There we go. It brings us to 23, just barely within. We have Makoto Chihiro, Leon Mondo Toko. From Danganronpa 2, we have Hajime, Fuyiko, Ibuki Kazuichi, and Mahiru, and Crazy Yoko extra large. The small one has been fried. Mahiru, Taichi, and Nagisa hold out hope for Ultra Despair Girls. And remember, Masaru holds out hope for a Chaos Transferal. Gonta and Himiko and Kaito and Kokichi and Miu all still hang on tough, and Gonta's trying to hang on to that championship. Mitarai and Seiko still survive, and now the Bears are looking a lot worse for wear, just Monokid and Shirakuma remaining. But that ain't the end of this, huh? We got 23 people left. Right? Right. 13 more into your Saving Grace picks. Will we get there this round? Let's start off and see that every day Makoto imagines a future where he could be with Seiko. You know what? I think they could be really nice for each other. Mahiru can't decide whether Mondo should live or die. Shirakuma feels himself developing a crush for Leon. Gonta, yes, queen! Nagisa loves Toko as much as Maki loves Kokichi. Miu finds a virus in the simulator and is killed by it. Fuyiko, yes, queen. Monokid, Kaito, and Kazuichi enter a scrum debate with Kokichi, Taichi, and Masaru. They argue what the worst starter in Pokemon is. I think I said Grumpig to this. And I'm sticking to it. Mitarai kisses his homies Hajime, Chihiro, and Crazy Yoko extra large goodnight. Ibuki sings Himiko a lullaby, and we proceed again to day 3 as Monokid sets up an ice cream shack. Toko comes and buys some. It tastes alright, but something's off. What is that? Sprinkles? Hot fudge? Poison? Yep, it's poison. And she dies. Kazuichi, his phone rings. There's no caller ID when he picks it up. Shirakuma's on the other line insulting him. Gonta runs over the edge of a cliff while trying to escape Himiko and plummets to his doom, which does mean it is a new champ alert. Gonta, you gotta run, but that run is done as Kaito tries to find every Monokuma on the school grounds. Leon impales Mitsurai with a machete. Mondo takes Chihiro to Suplex City. Ibuki spends a day ticket on Seiko, Mew, and Taichi trade talents. Nagisa is the king of 5 nights at Freddy's. Mahiru finds a violin, begins to play it horribly, much to Mahiru's frustration. The rating pistol rates Crazy Yoko 84 points. Fuiko advertises Fangan Hajime is impressed, checks it out. Makoto investigates the school grounds looking for clues, and Kokichi gets so absorbed in chasing a butterfly that he follows it right off of a cliff. We lost another 4. Slowly we dwindle as we come down to 19 competitors left. The champion is out. How will this all play out after this saddest of all moments? 4. Toko, Gonta, Young Mitsurai, Kokichi. Well, shall we see everybody's statuses? That's a lot worse for Danganronpa 3. Yeah, 3 and V3. Seiko only remains for Danganronpa 3 now, right? Yeah, and V3 has lost 2 of their strongest competitors. That brings them down to 3, Himiko, Mew, and Kaito. The cast that I called the weakest cast is still going strong, but I should have paid more attention because they usually do go strongest. Final 4 remain for Danganronpa 1. Ultra Spur Girl still holding on to hope with Masaru, Nagisa, and Taichi. And Monokid and Shirokuma still hanging in tough. Will they hang in tough for the rest of this game, though? Let's proceed and find out, shall we? I think we must. Proceed and we shall see. Himiko gets bonked on the head. That may be fatal. Shirokuma finds a sleeping Chihiro on the ground, waves a hand? Paw? It does this. Before dusting off his shoulder, falling, punching Chihiro right in the face, Nagisa, Kaito, Fuiko enter a scrum debate with Makoto, Masaru, and Mew arguing who should be the champion in the event of a tie. Mahiru goes directly to jail, Monica dyes to hair black. Kotoko and Kotoka introduce Leon to their long-lost twin, Kokoto. I don't think that's quite how twins work. I think that's their long-lost triplet. It is what it is. Kazuichi, Taichi, and Mondo all have s'mores around the campfire. Crazy Extra Large kisses her homies Hajime, Ibuki, and Seiko goodnight. And what a peaceful day, question mark? It's day 4. As Makoto throws Fuiko at Shirokuma, Ibuki spends the whole day walking around in shoes made of Lego. She's truly transcended beyond humanity. Monica drinks cactus juice, starts to hallucinate. Nagisa asks for my soundboard. Another epic dance party. Nobody's killing the mood either. Chihiro, Kazuichi, Crazy Extra Large, and Hajime are getting down. In fact, Hajime's gotten down in both of those dance parties through the last one. Masaru, Kaito, and Himiko argue over what ingredients to buy from Avi's Wares and Despairs, the greatest supermarket of all time. The rating pistol rates Taichi 92 points. That's a high rating. And Seiko forces Leon to kill Mew or Mondo. Of course he kills Mondo because he's not the hot person in his eyes. We proceed. We just lost 2. One of them didn't die. One went straight to jail. But for the rest, it's a saddest of all moments for Mahiru, Mondo. From 19 to 17, we must continue. I was hoping we go from 19 to 16, 19, 16. We see everybody's statuses. Just like that, we just lost 1 from Danganronpa 1, they're down to 3, and 1 from Danganronpa 2, and they are down to 5. It's looking good that one of them will take the cake, but hey, that could all change. We're at 17, we're getting close to saving grace. I'm not saving grace. I mean, yeah, we are getting close to saving grace picks. But we're also getting close to the feast range. Let's proceed and see if we get there this time. Shall we? Gonta's title is on the line, and after Hajime, Nagisa, and Chihiro get into a scrum debate with Masaru, Kaito, and Kaito and Makoto. Not Kaito and Kaito, not Kaito squared. Not Kaito on the other side. They argue over who the best Doki Doki, not Danganronpa Doki Literature Club. Imagine. Oh man. It's eerie. Ibuki accidentally burns down Avi's Wares and Spares. I let it slide because it was an accident. Because you know what? That's the girl. We love Ibuki. Seiko dashes her blue. If it's a light blue, I think it'll work for you. Mew exploits Shirokuma's kindness and has her do various humiliating tasks for him. Himiko starts a dance party. Leon, Kazuichi, and Fuiko join in. A good time was had by all. You thought it was Taichi, but it was me, Dio. Crazy Extra Large uses the spirit of the Great Pumpkin and changes the arena date to October. Monica eats a sandwich to restore his health fully. And that brings us to day 5. And Seiko says, oh boy, works for Avi's Wares and Despairs because she's a homie, is sick and tired of so many people defecting to Yoko's that she burns it down. Luckily, Crazy Yoko Extra Large, who works there, brought insurance just last week. Unfortunately, though, Monokid, Makoto, Kaito, Masaru, Shirakuma all got burned alive. Seiko says that's still a W to me. And just like that, we've lost another 5 competitors, and we're about to lose more, it seems like. Ibuki attempts to strangle Fuyiko, but awkwardly ends up massaging his shoulders. Himiko and Leon fight Nagisa and Taichi. Himiko and Leon actually survive. Nagisa and Taichi are gone, and I think just like that, all of Ultra Spur Girls has been eliminated. Kazuichi eats dirt. Delicious. Hajime wonders if Nagito has Nagito insurance. Miu reaches her hand towards the screen to watch her and say, "Run!" And then Chihiro thought he also saw Junko and Amama. I don't think she's real. Not at all. Never seen her. We are down another 7, and, you know, I guess we are perfect saving grace picks, aren't we? We had 17, so let's get into those new picks. You got a full 10 to pick from. It's going to be a hard time picking, but I will say, it's the last of the saddest of all moments for Monokid, Makoto, Kaito, Masaru, Shirakuma, Nagisa, Taichi. I think that's the end of the Bears too, isn't it? We'll see everybody's statuses. Yeah, Ultra Spur Girls, they're outskied. The Bears, they're outskied. Somehow, someway, Danganronpa 3 surviving. Well, not somehow, someway. Seiko's there. If there's a Wool, there's a Seiko. 2 remain for Danganronpa 1, and then a whole chunk from Danganronpa 2, but I guess they also had the biggest party. It'd be embarrassing if they didn't have a couple of people left here. That being said, let's do it. You know what it's time for. You need some new picks. In the comments, you made your picks earlier. You said first, second, and third, and they were trash. I know they were. It is what it is. I know they were, because mine were trash too. They were. All 3 of my picks are gone, but they won't be gone like this, because I'll tell you what, it is time for you to make some new picks, and they will be called your Saving Grace picks. From the top, we have Chihiro. Will the ultimate hold that title again? Leon never held the singles championship before. Can this be his day? Is it his time to be? Fuyiko wants to make this moment his. Will Fuyiko win the champions title again? Will it be Miss Ibuki? Ibuki, a long string of history with this championship. Ibuki could do a one more time. Pimp Kazuichi, I believe, has only won that championship 1 time. Would love to do it again. Would love to try to bring the entourage back together. Crazy Yoko Extra Large is also here to try and show the world. Will she be the hope that the entourage needs as well? Will she hold the singles championship? I think the people would love it. she would just blow it up and get the W. Can she do that though? That's the question. Himiko. Will it be justice for Himiko? Will she be singles champion today? Or will it be Miss Miu holding that title again? Hall of Famer. That being said, that brings us down to 1. Potentially a future singles Hall of Famer. It's Seiko. Don't count out Seiko. We got a full set of 10, so make those picks in the comments. Like your comment, comment on your comment, or comment on, comment on my comment, why not? Make those saving grace picks known. Make them right now. I'm gonna make mine. I'm gonna go actually Crazy Yoko Extra Large for first. I'm gonna go Himiko for second, and I think for third, I'm going to take the Slingshot Savior, the babyface gangster. I'm gonna take Fuyiko. Those are my top 3. Let's see if it all goes down. Because they all want one thing. The Danganronpa Hunger Games Champion of Champions title. Right now, it's in nobody's hands. But they know just what they need to do to get a hold of it. 10 competitors, 1 goal. Chihiro, Leon, Hajime, Ibuki, Fuyiko, Kazuichi, Crazy Yoko Extra Large, Himiko, Miu, and Seiko. 10 competitors once again stand in this moment, stand with this opportunity. 1 shot, 1 heartbeat, the same pulse, the same determination, and perhaps even the same fate as that of a samurai woman. Let's keep on keeping on. Let's see how this all plays out. No secret achievements have hit. Will they hit? As we proceed, we see Hajime and Seiko huddle together for warmth. It's a little bit awkward, but they're still huddling. Kazuichi and Fuyiko discuss if that big stone is a boulder or a rock. That's a that's a Kuzu Soda moment. Chihiro dies from dysentery. Oh, Chihiro. Mew finds an Etch-a-Sketch while distracted rather. Crazy Yoko Extra Large sneaks up from behind her and kills her. Well, I mean, you know, I guess you could do that. That's, I suppose, still entourage on entourage violence, so that makes sense to me. Himiko finds some kind of spell book and turns Ibuki into an ice sculpture. Ibuki dies a slow death as she melts by the roaring campfire. And Leon dies from hypothermia. A lot of, in this last two, a lot of icy, cold-based deaths, and also, I guess this one was kind of heat-based death. I don't know how Mew died. She just got slaughtered by Crazy Yoko. And dysentery is just not fun. That was 4 gone. We are down to 6 now. Will we get the feast? We might not. As Fuyiko is theorizing how best to counter Avi's jinx, Seiko dives into a pile of plushies. The plushies prove too much for Seiko and she drowns. No! Seiko! Kazuichi finds Shuichi's head and puts it on. Hajime commits to crying and runs away giggling. Check this out. Crazy Yoko Extra Large accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. She was getting ready. We know that she, in these final few, likes to explode things, likes to set things off, but not today. Her finger slipped and Himiko was being a clown. We lost 6. And after this, we have our final 4. And a terrible turnabout. 4. Chihiro, Mew, Ibuki, Leon, Seiko, Crazy Hiyoko, Extra Large. And so, we'll see everybody's statuses. We have an interesting gang here. We have Himiko, Fuyiko, Hajime, and Kazuichi. We could have a Kuzu Soda moment. In fact, they could tie, to be honest. We could have a real Kuzu Soda moment. We could have Hajime take that singles championship, or will it be justice for Himiko? Final 4. So between Hajime, Fuyiko, Kazuichi, and Himiko, they are all caught in what we like to call within our final 4. In championship action, it is known as a golden crisis of fate. Let's do it. 4 competitors. It could all end with one next round. Hajime, Fuyiko, Kazuichi, Himiko. Will 1, 2, none walk out with this title? Let's proceed and we will see. Fuyiko finds an Etch-a-Sketch and shows Kazuichi the portrait he made for Hajime. Fuyiko was cheating on Kazuichi with Hajime the whole time. The betrayal! Oh my gosh! Kuzu Soda's over! Himiko gets down on, gets hold of my soundboard within the hour, gets struck down by a bolt of lightning for playing copyrighted music. That sounds like death, and it's just the boys left. It is Pimp Kazuichi, it is a slingshot savior, and it was, Wizard Robe Hajime at your final 3. And it comes down to just 2 as the rating pistol rates Fuyiko 57 points. Kazuichi, after feeling betrayed, just falls into a pit and he dies. And Hajime of the Wizard Robe variety panders to the audience. We proceed once again. There are 2 people remaining. And after this, terrible turnabout 4. Himiko, Kazuichi. Drama! We'll see everybody's statuses. It all gets down to this point. Danganronpa 2, they took this W. I called them the weakest ones, but in the end, they are ready to give those fisticuffs out. But between the folks who I could beat in a fight, it comes down to these 2 are apparently the strongest. So between these 2, between Wizard Robe Hajime, between our slingshot savior Fuyiko, who will it be? Fuyiko, Hajime, the man with the wizard robe. He wants this more than anything. He wants to be the one. He wants to be the guy, and let me tell you a little something. I'll do a quick double check, but I believe, what do I believe? I believe that this is actually all he needs. Wizard Robe Hajime. Could this be your opportunity? Could this be your moment in the sunshine, in the spotlight? Could you be Danganronpa Hunger Games champion of champions? Or will it be a very familiar Fuyiko? He has held this title before, he knows what it's all about, he knows what it means to get the job done, but will he get the job done today? No Peko by his side, nobody to carry him here, he had to do it himself. And with that little the betrayal on Kazuichi, I don't know, maybe he was using the emotions, and he's trying to use this emotional state of Wizard Robe Hajime to take the W from him. We're about to find out, because once we click proceed, it comes down to being between Hajime, who could become a Triple Crown champion, Fuyuhiko, who wouldn't, but you know what? Who doesn't love a good little Fuyuhiko win? Hajime, Fuyuhiko, and remember, it could be both or neither. It would be tragic if it were both. Imagine the pain Kazuichi would feel being betrayed yet again. Let's find out how it all plays out. We proceed, and we see that the winner and new champion is not Hajime. He came just short of becoming a Triple Crown champion. He was this close from having his name etched in history, but he munched on some berries that were pretty toxic, and he did indeed perish. Which means one man stands tall, one man is the strongest of the weak. And that man's is your winner. For his Mafia, he came up, he came clutch, but more importantly, for Peko, who could definitely beat me in a fight, which is why she's not here. He is your winner. And new Danganronpa Hunger Games champion of champions, from the baby boy Gonta to the baby-faced Fuyuhiko. And that is it. That's all she wrote. Surprisingly enough, we didn't hit any of the secret achievements, which is crazy. I don't know how we're really dodging them especially well. Maybe time to increase those odds a little bit. That being said, Fuyuhiko, once again, congratulations to you. You good sir, you lad. We proceed again to C. There's our W winner. There's our Fuyuhiko. He is the one and only. Hajime placed second. He was so close to becoming a Triple Crown champion. Kazuichi third. Himiko fourth. Crazy Oko extra large fifth. Seiko sixth. Leon seventh. Ibuki eighth. Mew ninth. And rounding off your top 10 was Fuyuhiko. No, I was gonna say Fuyuhiko's former partner from Small but Mighty, Chihiro. Nice little capstones for your final 10. That being said, bring up that bracket real quick. Fuyuhiko, new champion. How long will that last? Because there's still a good chunk of season left for Ryoma and Masaru to cause a little bit more mischief, a little bit more chaos. Will they get there? I don't know. I think they'll have enough time to get to close to 50% again. I'll see how it all plays out. I guess we'll all see very soon. But until then, let's scroll down. Let's finish off this championship match as we scroll through. From first all the way to 49th, Miss Maya. That's all she wrote. And you know what? I suppose Maya should technically be the easiest to beat in a brawl, but who knows? We proceed, just a fist fight, not a brawl. It all started with Kotoko and Maya getting taken out by Kazuichi and Kibo, and Kazuichi almost won the whole thing, but ate the wrong berries. I'm sorry, no, he actually fell into a pit after getting betrayed by Fuyuhiko, and then Hajime ate those bad berries, and he did indeed perish. So let's not also forget Monikid and Hifumi with all those super kicks, and we'll see all those super kicks add up right here, as Monikid actually had 9 KOs, Hifumi with 8, Seiko with 5, Himiko 4, Kazuichi and Leon with 4 as well, Kibo and Monosuke with 2, everyone else with 1 or less, but it all comes down to the one and the only pacifist style. He didn't get a single KO. Fuyuhiko. He said this episode was all about fights. I didn't get into a single one. he came, he saw, and he was vibing this whole time, Fuiko. The vibes were right, the slingshots were here, and now he is champion yet again. Once again, I will say, go back to the reaping. Thank you all for watching. We are taking off to the Loot Flight Crew in 1 week's time. I'll be back here, and it'll be time for Fracture, and I'll be saying Fracture's gonna be really short. Or not really short, really soon, so get ready for it. But for right now, to the Loot Flight Crew, thanks for watching.